So in your course and your presentations, one of the things that I've seen you talk about is the three ways to interact, general patterns for interacting with AI, from just basic assistance all the way up to full automation. Can you just explain a little bit more about?
So that's really addressing the common misconception or the common image that AI is all about complete automation. We see the Terminator robot and it's doing everything by itself. But in reality, in practical reality, that's not the case. And there are multiple ways you can deploy it. And I split these into three general categories that I call assist, augment, and automate, where assist is essentially where AI is doing some evaluation of data, and it's just printing out something it found in the data, which we commonly call insight. And that might be just a simple report. And somebody will pick up that report and they have to make a decision about what they're actually going to do with that information, whether they're using it or not, and they have to take an action. So in my common framework of gather, evaluate, decide, and act, the AI in that case is just doing the evaluation. Then if we go to the augmentation stage, you could have, this is where it's augmenting the power of a person. A common example of that we use often is wealth management teams, where they've got an AI agent that will give them recommendations for products to recommend to customers that they might be on the phone with. So the agent, the AI is not talking to the customer, the person is. In that case, the AI has evaluated some data like the customer's profile, products. It's made a decision. Here are the things that are ideal for that customer in this particular time point, then hands them over to the person. And the person actually does the execution. Do I recommend those? Because maybe they're on the phone and they're going to talk to the customer. Oh, by the way, we've got this great product. It's ideal for you. But it was the AI that recommended it, not that person, because they did it in real time. So that's augmentation. And then obviously automation is what everyone thinks about, which is where AI is doing, it's evaluating data, it's making decisions, and it's taking action. So it's affecting the real world, which is the end goal of most of what we're looking at. But it's important that people, that groups understand and organizations understand that it doesn't have to be that. You don't have to think about, we've got to build something to automate everything. It can be used in generally those three broad categories. And that tends to be useful to frame it in people's minds.